Hello, be very welcome once again to As Above, So Below. Today we're doing a pick a card reading regarding all the transits and the energies that we are currently feeling. I already done a couple of episodes and videos concerning the Saturn in Pisces and this full moon in Virgo, but because I'm an excruciating Piscean woman that sees synchronicities in almost every single thing, I decided that I should do as well a timeless pick a card reading, and here it is. Okay, so why am I doing this? Because like a couple of days ago I designed a tarot spread that was meant to serve you in the best way possible during this full moon in Virgo, because as I already said, the full moon in Virgo is about nurturing and structuring something, but because we are feeling these two major energy shifts in less of a 24-hour cycle, we are feeling like that this is just overwhelming, mainly if you are a Pisces or a Virgo, or you have Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, or Sagittarius placements. Okay, so today we're feeling this full moon in Virgo, Saturn in Pisces. Tomorrow is going to be International Women's Day, and this is so funny because it meets the energy of the moon in Libra. So you already know that in 2023 we're going to have this energy of trying to energize and stimulate without being how do you say, or without this being overbearing, because in 2023 the thing that we must accomplish is to balance both female and male energies. Okay, one is more proactive, the other is more nurturing, one is slower and the other is faster. Okay, and it's all good, whether if you are a man or a woman or anything or anyone in between. Okay, it's all good. This is the good thing of the divinatory arts, because the divinatory arts are the most inclusive art there is above the earth. Tarot is quite inclusive, because regardless of you setting a tarot spread and you come up with I don't know, a king of wands, and you're a woman, you're wondering why the hell I have a king of wands in my hand. Is it someone, is it someone that I should be thinking about? Is this a man? Sometimes that energy is yourself. It is a male and fiery energy. Okay, so this is the way the tarot has this really meaningful and amazing way to connect you with your true nature and your true energy. Okay, so today this pick a card reading is called a timeless pick a card reading, and it's called the Tower Moment. Okay, I desired this because when we are feeling this intensely full moon in Virgo, it is time to nurture a part of ourselves that we are not seeing, and that's why tarot is so important, and that's why the other divinatory arts such as numerology and astrology are so damn important. Okay, this is an energy, and this is a sign to you that you should not be avoiding something, because the Tower Moment and this synchronicity that we are having, because this full moon is it's going to be on 16 degrees. 16 is the number of the tower card. Okay, 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 is the cards, is the number of the cards, the Chariot. And currently 2023 is a year of 7. It's a year of insight and spirituality, mysticism, and trying to structure the way that we feel about all these things. Okay, this is not a coincidence, Saturn being in Pisces. We are uncovering every single thing that we fear, every single thing that we cannot see, every single thing that is concerning to spirituality, intuition, and even all kinds of structured spirituality, just like church. Okay, there is so many things that I could tell you, but if you want to know more about Saturn in Pisces, you should definitely check out on my video about Saturn in Pisces. Okay, so moving along, I have 3 decks right here, and you just have to close your eyes and or open your eyes and decide according to the colors, or the if you know the decks, you should know, you could choose according to the deck. So the first one and the first pick a card is this crystal deck. The second one is the Fearing Painter tarot deck, and the third one is the Golden Dawn tarot deck. Okay, so let's start this. Every single thing that is needed, this is going to be needed a extra explanation. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite, the Portuguese version, and as well the L'Oracle Bleu. Okay, so let's do this. So how does this work? Even if you're not currently, in 2023, and you just happen to check on this video, and you just start to see this video, is because you have to structure something in your life, that you have to leave something behind. Okay, so this is a wake-up call, actually. The tower is always a change. The tower is always a cut from the illusion, and sometimes this is not comfortable. Okay, so a change is almost single time a choice that we have to make. So this is your tower moment. Okay, this is the center of your reading. What are you avoiding? What are you avoiding? Is this is the question. The tower moment is, what are you avoiding right now? The second card, this one, is what is the pain that is behind this avoidance? The third one is, what are you afraid? The fourth card is, what do you have to do? The fifth card is, what do you have to heal inside yourself? Okay? Number 6, right here, what do you have to leave behind? And last but not the least, what do you have to nurture? Because the full moon is in Virgo. If Virgo is all about nurturing something. Okay? So the back of the deck is the 8 of Wands. Okay? The 8 of Wands, that is concerned with communication and energy. This is usually a very sexually active card. Okay? So what are you avoiding? And we have Temperance. Are you avoiding temperance? Are you avoiding balance in your life? What the hell? what is the pain behind? Illusion. The 7 of Cups. The other one is, why are you afraid to change? You're afraid to change because you are in a comfortable position, perhaps. You're a married woman or man, or you have this really comfortable position, or you're really structured or really conservative kind of person. You can be even a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or have some of these placements in your chart. Okay? So, what do you have to do? Is this is this Knight of Chalices, and the 5th card is, what do you have to heal? Let me see the rest of it. Ooh, and we have the Tower. Well, this has been one of the most intense weeks in readings. So sometimes I have to stop a little bit because it's so much energy at the same time. Right now you have this amazing, because you have a really amazing structure, because you have the 8 in here. You recognize that you have to move from the 7 of Chalices into the 8 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? You are really down-to-earth person, and you recognize that you are avoiding balance in your life. Perhaps you're addicted to adrenaline, or you are someone that, in spite of being quite structured, you like to take risks. Right now, what I'm seeing in here is, what you have to leave behind is confusion. Perhaps you were feeling quite resentful over someone or something, and that's why you are hanging on to a kind of energy. Perhaps there's something that is concerning someone that was entering and leaving your life, or being inconsistent, or perhaps you were the one who was inconsistent. Okay? Because what you have to do is not compromising yourself, or perhaps you have to confess something to someone. Okay, let's see I want a card for this Knight of Chalices because this is so interesting. Oh, and what happened? The Ace of Wands, and perhaps there was something that happened really fast and you felt betrayed. Yep. Perhaps too much sexual attraction and someone that really values their own freedom. Perhaps that what happened to you. Someone that was really fiery, an Aries man or Aries masculine energy, could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay, or it could happen, in this, Aries season, because we are already in Aries season. So this is quite the opposite. I feel that, what this person, taught you in some way is that you have to value your individuality. You have the Seven in Pentacles. Perhaps you're waiting for something to crumble in your life before you can say, yeah, that's it. I think you have to work, you have to work within yourself. You're trying to figure out if this person is going to reach out. But the thing that I'm seeing is this person is going to reach out in a very, hello, how are you? Is everything okay? It's not going to be a big deal, because we have the Three of Cups. It's going to be a reunion and it's going to happen all over again, the same cycle. For having an Ace of Wands in here and then a Ten of Swords, you already have been in several cycles with this person in this life or in other lives, okay? As a matter of fact, you have I feel that this is something that already happened. Let me see your current energy. Yeah, Queen of Chalices. You're definitely a queen. We have the Queen of Wands. You felt more attractive, more beautiful, more creative because of this person. Okay? Because what do you have to heal? Perhaps you have to heal a part of yourself that you didn't know that existed. That person made you feel that way. And perhaps you think you only feel beautiful or going to only feel desirable because of this person. Wrong answer. You're deeply connected to your feelings. You can be as well Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces woman, okay? So you see the lies beneath all this, This person is very nonchalant about all this, okay? And the thing that you feel is that you have to nurture the work that you're doing with yourself, okay? You recognize this, but you still are waiting for an apology or some kind of, communication, because we have, two eights in here. But you see that you have a culmination point in here. Well, King of Wands are all over again. This is definitely someone from Leo, Aries, or even Sagittarius. Okay, so 3 cards for an advice, please. 3 cards for an advice. Well, first step, winter, and we have spring, and we have, oh, you cannot fake this. What I already told you. Let me see if we can. Yeah, you seeing that? We have le chagrin, that is grief, serenity, and then abundance. I feel that you lost something with this person, but there was a true attachment, okay? There was a true attachment, and the thing that you have to do is to, and the number 7 already in here, okay? 57, 54. The thing is that I'm feeling is that now this could have had that highest point, during winter. And now during springtime, you're feeling that you have to, get out of this misery, this grief that you are feeling. And the first step only depends on yourself, okay? So this Tower moment is completely connected to illusion, okay? This is the card that symbolizes what is the pain behind this. It's because, you feel that, intuitively you were connected to this person. Now perhaps you are feeling that it wasn't nothing but an illusion and that this person didn't felt the same way. but there's something that you're afraid to change. There's another kind of reading that you could come out of this, is that you're living a lie, and this person made you feel that there was something that you should do, just like getting out of a marriage or a connection that wasn't meant for you. Okay, this person could have been used as a spiritual trigger for you to leave a situation that wasn't good for you. Okay, so but this is not the person at all that you should be concerned with. You should only be concerned with yourself by now. Okay, this person was only used as a trigger. Okay, a trigger warning for you to invest in yourself, or just getting out of unhappy relationship or marriage. Okay, because this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so that's it. I hope this has elucidated you or educated you in some way. These kind of readings are only meant for shed some light regarding a subject. Okay, not this is like a snapshot of the energy, the current energy. Okay, so we're moving along to this Carpe Diem, this amazing Carpe Diem, the Frank Pinter Tarot. And today, as I told you in the first deck, we're doing this pick a card reading concerning a tower moment. Okay, this is a very, very specific tower moment, because this is going to hit to 16 degrees of Virgo, and this is the number 7. 16 is the number of the tower. So for me, as I see synchronicities in almost every single thing, I had to create a tarot spread for you guys concerning this. So let's do this. The first card that I'm going to put, on top of the table, and I suggest that you should do this too if you are, a tarot reader, or even someone that uses tarot for self-knowledge. Okay, that should be the first and utmost reason why you should, have a tarot deck, or be a tarot reader. That is the first one. Well, the Chariot just popped out, and this is the number 7. Woo, number 7, number 5. This has been quite intense, guys. This is only Tuesday, okay? This is only Tuesday, and I'm feeling that I'm already eight of cups. Okay, that I'm feeling already in the end of the week. So let's see. The first card is, what are you avoiding? This is the big question. What are you avoiding? This is the first card. The second card is, what is the pain that you feel behind of this? What is the pain that lies behind all this? The third one is, why are you afraid to change? Okay. The fourth one is, what do you have to do to not being avoiding this energy? What do you have to heal is number 5. Number 6 is, what do you have to leave behind? And number 7, last but not least, what do we have to nurture? And this is of the utmost importance as well, because Virgo is all about nurturing something. Okay, so in the back of the deck we have the Fool, and we have the Star, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. So what are you avoiding? You are avoiding competition. Is that correct? Are you avoiding your full potential? Let's see what happens. So this is the second one, the third one, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. Woo! This is so interesting. So I see in here that the pain behind all this is a relationship, is love. And the thing that you are afraid to change, because it would mean that you would have to heal from something that happened. So just let me sink this. So the thing that you have to do is observe instead of acting, instead of moving. You have to heal perhaps your innocent ways, because this is Sun in Aries. And we have the Hangman in here and the Hermit. So this is, I don't know if you can see this as I'm seeing, but this is Virgo Pisces. Are you a Virgo or a Pisces? Guys, this is quite intense. It's just like you are dealing with all the paradigms all in once. So you have, what do you have to leave behind in here is your inertia, your not, you're giving up on something. And what you have to nurture is, because these are two similar energies, but this person is not doing, it's just giving in while this person is thinking about the subject. Just let me know. This is quite complex, this one. Whoops. 2, okay. And the other one, the Hermit, once more, please. Oops. Oh, this one wants to come out to play as well. You're in the end of a very, very, very painful cycle. I think this has to do with self-love, and perhaps you didn't get the love without conditioning when you were little. This is what I'm getting. I think you're failing to see your full potential. Perhaps since you were little, you want to jump right in, don't you? You want to be the star. You're trying to manage so many things at the same time. Queen of Wands, you're quite creative. You're working your ass off. But for some reason, you feel that no matter what is the work that you're putting in, that you're going to fail or not, you're not going to feel, well received or accomplished or seen or, I'm seeing that. I feel that you constantly feel that you have to be in love, to be alive, and to be, a desired. That's the word that I was, looking for. So I feel that you are leaving this behind. Yeah, you're feeling this behind. You have to leave behind the inertia, the constant, excuses. And I feel that you are, being more structured and more realistic with your approach to your life. And then the thing that you have to nurture is the deep thought that you because I feel that you are a thinker or you are a mystic, because you're both rational and as well mystical, emotional, intuitive. And we have Saturn in here, the World and the Chariot and the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Swords. I feel that you are living your truth, You're nurturing this truth, within yourself, even if no one is watching. This is quite depthful, because this is a very young energy, a very vulnerable energy as well. You're always, paying attention to the amount of love that you have to give to others, but not necessarily what you are, receiving. Ooh, yeah, and we have this. Yeah. A lot of energy concerning this. Just let me one more, please, for the 5th and the 4th. What do you have to do? Perhaps to pay attention. This was going to come up. Oh, the Knave of Cups. This is a page. 2 pages. Yeah. I feel that you are, I feel that you regret the tension and the people that didn't stay in your life. I feel that you are regretting a little bit, because the thing that you have to do is to stop and listen and invest in yourself and in your talents. And then we have the Page of Cups that becomes the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to heal. You have to heal your connections, your love connections, because these were all based in your big necessity to be accepted and loved and desired. Okay, So you're regretting that. You're quite regretting it. Even, I don't know if you had a first marriage or something, but you're regretting all the attention that you gave to other people just for the sake of you feeling, desired. Okay? So the thing that you have to, I feel that you're living, this is two major arcana. This is perhaps you have, I don't know if you were a teacher, if you're a mystic, but you have this kind of, I don't know if your North Node is Sagittarius or Gemini or Pisces or Aquarius, but you're, or in Aries. Oh, this was in the back again. You are feeling your true potential for the first time. You're feeling that you are not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid to be the leader or leading something, You're not afraid for the first time because you're moving according to your own truth. This is so beautiful. And you are embodying these energies. You could be a Pisces, sure thing. Pisces, really. Okay? So 3 cards of as an advice for Pisces. Pisces, no. This is going to strangle the energy. But I'm feeling quite this energy of, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, perhaps, of being, wants to have the connection, but people being really flaky, with this, with the love that you gave them. You have studies in here. Well, I feel this so deeply with Virgo. You could be a Virgo as well. So advice. We have the guide. We have Earth. And we have revolution. This is so beautiful. And we have studies. I feel that you are a guide to someone, or this is Sagittarius. You're being a guide to so many people. So you have to be grounded, Your sense of identity is changing other people's lives. So keep going and don't ever stop, okay? This is my advice to you. And you already know this is only a snapshot of this energy in spite of being a timeless one, okay? So moving over to the next deck, that is the Golden Dawn deck. Just a second, let me organize and just drink a little bit of tea. Okay, so the last one, but not the least, is this amazing tarot deck, and the true inspiration of so many. But besides, Rider-Waite's, for me, this is one of the most amazing decks. It was an inspiration for Rohig and Aleister Crowley and so many others. Okay, this is the blueprint for most of the modern tarot decks there are. So let's see. The first one is, and because we are currently living during a Saturn in Pisces transit, and as well a full moon in Virgo, is what you are avoiding, okay? Because this moon is going to hit the 16 degrees. 1 plus 6 is 7, is intuition and mysticism, and 16 is the number of the Tower cards. Okay, so the first question that we're going to make, and because this is the tarot spread for the Tower moment, is what are you avoiding? So this is the first card. What are you avoiding right now? The second one is, what is the pain that is behind all this avoidance? The third one is, why are you afraid to change? Okay. The fourth one is, what do you have to do? Okay. The fifth one is, what do you have to heal? The sixth one is, what do you have to leave behind? And last but not the least, the seventh one, that is, what do you have to nurture? And nurture is the key word because this is a full moon in Virgo, and regardless of the time that you are reading this, Virgo is connected to nurturing, okay? So in the back of the deck, and this was upside, I don't know, perhaps it was, I don't know, it doesn't matter, I don't read reversals. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So what are you avoiding? You are avoiding the Ten of Pentacles. Why are you avoiding this? Okay, so this is the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, okay? Right, but this way, and the sixth and the seventh. Okay, the seventh is the seven, okay? So I feel that you fear responsibility. Perhaps you feel responsibility. We have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups in this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know what is your relationship with women in your life or with your mother, but I feel that you are afraid that this cannot, be true. Or, there is some kind of, fear connected to this. A card, please. An extra card for this, please. Because if you are avoiding the Ten of Pentacles, whoops, this wanted to come out. This is, judgment. And you're leaving, there's some heartbreak. There's some heartbreak connecting, wealth. Perhaps you don't like money, or perhaps you came from a very wealthy family, or, on the contrary, you feel that you have to work a lot to get to this point, and you feel that you're not going to make it, even if you work a lot. Perhaps this is your energy right now, okay? So the Three of Wands, we have the Sun in Aries. In here is what is the pain that is behind all this? And I feel this is pride, okay? I feel that we have Three of Wands in here, we have King of Wands in here. You are for sure, if not, have several placements in the fire energy, well, just like Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, okay? Because I feel that you have a lot of pride in what you do. You have a lot of pride in your individuality. So I feel that perhaps to get to this Ten of Pentacles, you're feeling that you have to lose your individuality. So the pain behind is your ego, okay? The pain behind is your ego. And what are you afraid to change? You are afraid to change this perhaps leadership, this leadership figure that you have. And if you're a woman, you have this really masculine and proactive energy, and you're afraid that, if you do not maintain this kind of energy, that people are not going to respect you. Guess what? You are not giving respect to yourself right now, okay? And why am I saying this? Because you could be leaving this Ten of Pentacles, but instead you are right here. What you have to do, you just have to drop the weight, the load. Perhaps you are a leader, perhaps you have several things that you have to do during, I feel that you are a leader, something has a huge responsibility over their own shoulders, but perhaps you're being, you're resenting this, or you're feeling, I don't want all this responsibility and I have to be really mean or really, really fightful to have all this. But I feel that you have to drop the load. You have to, because this is this is kind of being an oppression in your own life. And perhaps could be your ego, or could be the several things that you feel that you have to do to be respected. Okay, so the fifth is, what do you have to heal? You have to heal this Nine of Pentacles before you get it, this Ten of Pentacles. Perhaps this money that you invested is not yours. Perhaps you feel that you still, codependent on your parents, or someone, a relationship, a job, anything, because this is Virgo energy. You could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and as well be, have placements in Virgo or in Taurus, because I feel this energy of, being really concerned. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in here. You're being really concerned with what you have, okay? But you have not healed your connection, your relationship with money. And you haven't healed your relationship with responsibility and the people that are connected to this, okay? I feel that you're a really hard worker. You have the 8, the 9, and the 10. But the thing is that you have to heal your financial independence, or the connection that we have to money. Perhaps you feel that, okay, my connection to money is horrible. I cannot, afford to ask people and to charge this and that. And then you feel that you have, you are working too much, and you're feeling quite anxious. You are a real fighter, but you are failing to understand your connection to money. You have to be aware of your value, okay? If not, you're working too much and you're carrying this load, and you're being, this king of wands that wants everything at the same time and doesn't feel accomplished, okay? So the thing that I'm seeing here is what you have to leave behind, and you have to leave behind this Princess of Pentacles. You're no longer, I feel this, I don't know if you are between your 27 and 30 years old, but if you are in a Saturn return, these next 3 years are going to be really important for you, because you're going to grow from a princess to a motherfucking queen, okay? So this is the evolution that I'm seeing here, because right now you're struggling. What you have to nurture, you have to nurture your struggle. You have to understand why you are feeling so conflicted with yourself, because right now I feel that you are, you are aware of this pain, but you cannot put your finger on the wound. You cannot understand what you are feeling right now. You cannot, you are not seeing why you are so frustrated. You have the King of Wands, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Pope. So I feel that you are still learning, okay? I feel that you are still learning. Perhaps you are in school, perhaps you have your first job, perhaps even if you are between your 27 and 30 years old, I believe that you understand right now that you are created a narrative for your life that it's not sustainable, perhaps it's something that you thought it would be sustainable, but it's not, okay? So you're trying to figure out, but you're feeling quite infuriated with so many people at the same time, that right now the thing that I would advise you to do is to heal your relationship with money and work, okay? Because I think you're working too much, you're trying too hard, and you're not seeing the results that you should do, because your weak ego is getting on the way. Perhaps your immaturity is getting on the way. Perhaps the relationship with your money and responsibility are getting on the way. But you are growing. This is amazing, because you're growing, but you have to nurture. This is Lord of Failure. You have to nurture your struggle. This is the only way for you to wake up, okay, and understand how can you evolve, okay? So 3 cards for you guys. 3 cards. We have La Montagne, the Guide, and we have disturbances. I told you we have changements in here, but you have to understand why you are feeling disturbed, okay? We have Sacrifice, and we have Lust, okay? This is a King of Wands. Perhaps you are diverging your attention into someone that is draining your attention or your own value, okay? Perhaps you feel like you have, perhaps if this is dependence on someone, like a marriage or a relationship, I advise you to, get into an insight, because you are sacrificing your own life in, because of this, because of lust, because of sex, okay? What I'm seeing in here is that you have, and the Nine of Pentacles, it's not only work, it's not only money, it's your independence, because Nine of Pentacles is this feeling of being nurtured, of being loved, you love yourself. I feel that there are so many things that you have. This is only a question of emotional and spiritual maturity, okay? I feel that you are on your way of yourself, okay? And these people or yourself that, coming up into your life are only a manifestation of your struggle, okay? Because if you are too focused on the things that you cannot accomplish, you're only going to attract more people or more energies of the same frequency, okay? So that's it, guys. I hope this has helped you a lot, or gave you an insight that you needed right now, okay? So many kisses for you guys. Over and out.